Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be letting Marcus choose my TBR. So as you guys know, I've done a couple of these in the past where Marcus chooses my entire TBR. What he will do is he will choose 8 books for me and then I will read 6 of them. So out of the 8 books, I'll just choose the 6 that I think I can get to in that month, because sometimes I don't always think I can get to all the books. If I can complete those 6 books, then I'll keep going, but knowing me, I'm probably not going to make it through more than 6 of them because I'm a slow reader. But I'm going to try my best. So yeah, Marcus is going to choose all the books for my March TBR, and I'm really excited because every time that he does choose one of my TBRs, I usually really enjoy all the books and have like a great reading month. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, so what you guys are going to see is Marcus is going to go around and choose the books one by one and put them in my hands. And I will kind of like guess what it is with my eyes closed before I actually open them. And then I'll reveal to myself what it is and be excited, or who knows what feelings I'm going to feel when I see what books they are. I have no clue, so we're about to find out. But yeah, I'll do it that way. And then at the end, I'll say which ones I'm probably going to try and read. And that'll be that. So anyways, let's jump into it. Also, if you guys can hear sleds outside, our neighbors decided that right now they want to go sledding in our very tiny backyard and their very tiny backyard, so I don't really know what they're doing. But anyways, book number 1.
Am I pointing it to you or to the people?
I don't
To
know.
them,
you're
I
giving-
guess, eh?
Yeah. What is this? There's like no indication because there's nothing on the edge. It's all... It's bigger though. Ooh, what is this? I don't even know what this could be. I'm trying to think. Would this be Auroras End?
You're annoying.
Yes! Okay, well, I can almost guarantee that this is definitely going to be one of the ones I read out of them because I'm super excited to finish this series. And yeah, I've been really looking forward to this. And most of you guys know when I finished Aurora Burning, I was like super like pumped about that ending, but also like that ending. So I need to jump into this one because I need to know what happens. So yeah. I also feel like the last time I did this, I was like, for every single book, I pretty much said, oh, I'm definitely going to read this one. So prepare to hear me say that a lot.
There's going to be some choices that will surprise you, I feel like. So maybe not.
Scratch that. All right, on to book number 2. Ooh. Ooh. What is this one? All of these books have like nothing, like the covers are like flat on the dust jacket, so there's no indication of what it is. It's tall though, it feels tall. What tall books do I have? Or do you have? A lot. Oh goodness, I haven't.
Want me to give you a hint?
Yeah.
It's fantasy.
Good hint. All of your books are fantasy.
Well, then, you know, it's probably my book.
I don't know. Oh, is this what is that book called? It's the one with the dagger on the front. The Shadows Between Us. Is that what it's called? Oh, Queen of Blood.
You're like, what is it?
No, you've
I
read
think
this, haven't you? And you
Yeah.
said you really liked it.
I think this might have been on one of your previous ones.
Really?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't
I
even
talked about
remember.
it in a video at some point. So.
Okay. Well, I know that you have talked about this and you enjoyed it. And
This is my wrap-up. My Radio Readathon wrap-up.
Ah.
Over here.
Yeah, I know you enjoyed this one, and I know other people have said that this is a good author. So, yeah, cool. This is definitely one of the potential ones that I will be reading. It also doesn't look too big. It's like taller pages, but it's smaller in size. So like this is probably one that I could crush my way through. Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys the summary of this, or like the synopsis, because I'm really bad at kind of like giving synopsises for like fantasy books. So let's find out what it's about together, shall we? So it says, an idealistic young student and a banished warrior become allies in a battle to save their realm in this first volume of a mesmerizing new epic fantasy series filled with political intrigue, violent magic, malevolent spirits, and thrilling adventure. Everything has a spirit: the willow tree with leaves that kiss the pond, the stream that feeds the river, the wind that exhales fresh snow. But the spirits that reside within this land want to rid it of all humans. One woman stands between these malevolent spirits and the end of humankind, the Queen. She alone has the magical power to prevent the spirits from destroying every man, woman, and child. But queens are still only human, and no matter how strong or good they are, the threat of danger always looms. Because the queen's position is so precarious, young women are specially chosen to train as her heirs. Delena, a seemingly quiet academy student, is under no illusions as to her claim to the throne, but simply wants to right the wrongs that have befallen the land. Meanwhile, the disgraced champion Ven has spent his exile secretly fighting against the growing number of spirit attacks. When Delena and Ven join forces, these daring partners embark on a treacherous quest to find the source of the spirit's restlessness, a journey that will test their courage and trust and force them to stand against both enemies and friends to save their land, before it's bathed in blood. Well, okay, that sounds pretty good. So yeah, this is definitely a high potential on the list. Sorry guys, my camera is deciding to fluctuate the lighting on me and make it look really weird. So if the lighting changes, that's why it's happening. We're trying to fix it, but we're going to deal for now. All right, on to book 3.
I feel like you're gonna know what this is.
Like I am going to know what this is?
Probably.
Another dust jacket with like, oh, there's stuff on here. How will I know what this is? What does this feel like? Is this Legend?
If you...
Right, author.
I was like, if you like take off the dust jacket and feel underneath, you'll know exactly what book it is.
Well, I'm excited. You told me you weren't going to put sequels on here, and you've put 2 on here already, so I'm excited. So this is Steel Striker. I said Legend, that was my guess, which is also Mary Lou, but this is the second book in her, what was it? Sky Hunter? Sky Hunter?
I don't know if that's the name. That's the first book. I don't know if that's the name of the series.
Yeah, so last time, actually, yeah, it was last time you chose a TBR. I read Sky Hunter, which is the first book in this duology, and now I'm going to be reading Steel Striker, and I'm so excited because I really enjoyed that book. It was so much fun, and it just brought me back to like 2010's dystopian, if that makes sense. I think Marcus also had the very same feeling on that, like he told me that too, and I 100% agree, like it had those vibes, but I loved it because I love those types of books. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one and finishing off this duology, but yeah. So in the first book in this series, they're kind of like trained as these like assassins slash fighters. So there's also this thing called the Federation, and the Federation are the people that created these things called ghosts, which is kind of what the like main characters in this book are trained to fight against. Now these ghosts, if they scratch you or bite you, basically if they like injure you at all, you would become infected and also become a ghost. And so that's not good. You don't want that to happen. But anyways, so they are kind of in like this last place where the Federation has not conquered yet. And so they're trying to fight back to keep their like homeland and stay where they are. But they are not winning. However, they find this guy that may be the secret to helping them succeed in this war. Another really cool thing about this series is like the ghosts have really good hearing. So all of the characters kind of like communicate, or well, not all the characters, but like the assassins slash fighters communicate through sign language so that they can like talk to each other without having the ghosts know that they're there. So that is also a really cool thing about this book. But yeah, I'm really excited to jump into the last book in this series and finish it off. On to number 4. Oh. I know what this is.
Do you?
Is it gone? Oh! I totally thought that this was gone because I know Marcus has wanted me to start reading that series for a long time, considering the fact that we bought the whole series without reading a single one of the books. And yeah, so... But it's not gone. It's something else. So The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. I know a lot of you guys really like this book. I know Marcus really liked this book. So yeah, I'm very excited. Also, this cover is really cool, but I'm going to read the back so we can find out what it's about. When the gods fought, it was a battle so savage they destroyed themselves, leaving nothing but their bones and the broken land of Vigrid in their wake. Now, as whispers of war echo over the fjords and across the plains, fate follows in the footsteps of 3 warriors, a huntress on a perilous quest, a noblewoman pursuing battle fame, and a thrall seeking retribution among the mercenaries known as the Bloodsworn. All 3 will change the course of the world as it once more falls under the shadow of the gods. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I like multi-POV stories as well, and so this is going to be following 3 different characters, so that's really fun. And it has a dragon. Like, how could you not win with a book with a dragon? So, however, let's see how big this is.
It's under 500.
It's under 500. All right. Marcus is taking into account that I think a 400-page book is large, so that's good.
And that was, like, my favorite book of last year, so...
Okay.
You should read that.
His favorite book of last year? I should probably give it a shot. I'm also glad that he has not chosen, like, too big of a book yet, because I told him that, like, a 750-page book will take me all month. So, this is good. All right. On to book 5. Oh, are you ready already?
Yeah. So about that...
Are you... This is where I would insert a swear word. I'm not reading this. Unless... Wait. Is this Night Angel? Oh.
You're doing so bad.
I was like, maybe he's giving me the second book in the Night Angel series, because like I would be excited about that.
No, but it is a trilogy, so...
So
like,
the
it's
first
just the
one,
one,
right?
Yeah, so it's not actually...
There's no way I'm reading all of those. This is by N.K. Jemisin. Everybody, like, lots of people have talked about this author, and you have too.
Yeah, but people like the 5th season.
Oh, so this is the one before that, right?
They're not connected.
But, like, this is they wrote this before that, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I don't know if there's a synopsis on this because it's 3 books in one.
Unpopular opinion, but I think it's better than the 5th season.
Okay, well, look at guys. Look at how big this is. It's 3 books in one, but, like, just holding this scares me. All right, so Marcus wants me to read the first book in the series. He's going to get his phone so that we can figure out what the first book is about, because it's a trilogy in one thing, so there's no, like, synopsis on it physically. So I can't, like, tell you guys, and I have no idea. Whew. So the first book is only 389 pages. That's actually not bad. Just holding this is so, like, draining for... It's just such a hefty book. All right, so Marcus has given me his phone with Goodreads. So this is the first book in this trilogy, and it's called The 100,000 Kingdoms. And the synopsis says, Yane Dar is an outcast from the barbarian north. But when her mother dies under mysterious circumstances, she is summoned to the majestic city of Sky. There, to her shock, Yane is named an heiress to the king. But the throne of the 100,000 Kingdoms is not easily won, and Yane is thrust into a vicious power struggle. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. I think that this could be a really good book. Okay, on to book number 6.
You're gonna know what this is, and you'll see why it took me so long to get it to you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna open my eyes because this is clearly my Kindle that's out of battery. I'm assuming that this is the next book in the Cradle series that you want me to read.
Yep.
What is the name of the next book in the Cradle series?
I don't know.
Me either. But I'll insert a picture so you guys can see it. Marcus gave me the first book in the Cradle series in my last TBR where he chose it, which was called Unsold. And so now I'm going to be reading the second book in the series. And he did tell me that they do get better because
Yeah, like even I admit the first one is not that great.
yeah. So he told me straight up when I read the first one that it would be probably like between a 3 and 4 star for me, which it was. I think I gave it a 3.5. But he says that the series only gets better from there. So now that the groundwork has been laid for that first book, the second book should probably be pretty decent. And I'm excited to jump into it. I will say I remember a badass character showing up in the last half of the first book that I was excited about. And so I feel like they're going to be more present in the next book. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I think that's going to be fun.
I believe it's the second book that introduces like one of my all-time favorite characters like ever.
Oh, okay. So that series is like a fantasy cultivation series where the main character is trying to protect his village, but the world expands as the series goes on and the characters get stronger and stronger. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where the second book goes in that series. All right, on to book number 7.
You definitely know what this is.
I definitely know what this is.
Yeah.
Why? Why would I know what this is?
Okay, I'll say after your guess.
I don't know. It's very thin. Like, it's a smaller book. Is it lifelike? No, wait, that's not. No. Hold on. I'm not opening my eyes yet because that's a bigger book than this. What is this? Wait, what's on my shelf? Wait, is this Legend? Oh.
You didn't hear me? I had to run across the house to get that. It was in the other room under a pile of books.
I did not hear that because I was jamming out to my own humming noises. But yeah, All Us Villains. Okay. I could be down for this one. Marcus's mom actually got this for me for Christmas, and Marcus really enjoyed this one. This is also one where it's like a death competition, and it's like a bunch of families fighting over magic in this like one town, I think. So like it sounds really cool, and it's smaller, so I feel like I can fly through this. And I've heard many people say that it's fantastic.
Hunger Games with magic.
Hunger Games with magic. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. Cool. Okay, I'm excited. This is a good TBR so far. Last book. Book number 8.
I also want to give this to you because I feel like you'll choose it. And I don't want you to.
You feel like I will choose it?
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I know what this is.
And you'll probably choose it.
This is Iron Heart. Yes.
You got one!
Yay! I got the first one too. I got 2 out of 8. Yeah, I literally only got 2 out of 8. But Iron Heart is the sequel to Cryer's War, which I did really enjoy. And so now I have the sequel here. I'm honestly probably going to read this one. Like, I feel like this one's a pretty sure bet here that I'm going to get to it. Because then I'm going to be finishing off a lot of series with this. Marcus was very generous in like helping me complete series. So that's awesome. So in this one, the first book, I call it like a blend of sci-fi and fantasy. It's kind of like also like medieval style too. So that one was really fun, and it's just kind of like following humans as they kind of partner with these. They're like half android. They're called the Autome, and they work together to like coexist in a kingdom. But then there's like lots of political intrigue that like gets thrown in that one, and things start happening between the different like factions within, and so they have to work together to kind of like navigate that. And so now Ironheart is the sequel, and I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Okay, so this is my stack that Marcus has chosen for me. And so I'm going to read 6 of these books and more if I can finish them. But we'll start with 6 for now because there's a lot of them here. But yeah, this is looking like a really nice stack, and I think this is going to be a great reading month for March. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of Marcus's selections. I'm sure he'll be excited to see what you guys thought of his choices. And let me know if you have read any of these and which ones you would suggest I pick up first, or let me know what you're reading for the month of March. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and Coffee page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as linked by my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Mondays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.